They did stop dancing.
Why?
Because there was a car that drove through.
And you mentioned itty bitty was about...
Emotional eyewitness accounts of the deadly Waukesha parade attack on day 7 of the Darrell Brooks trial. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Natalie Shepard.
I'm Bill Walsh. In court today, we heard more details about what witnesses say is Darrell Brooks' deadly drive through the Christmas parade, the speed of the SUV, for instance.
We also learned more about the dozens of victims, including 8-year-old Jackson Sparks, who was killed on November 21st. Gabriella Becerra is live at the Waukesha County Courthouse with what happened in the courtroom today. Gabby?
Well, one commonly asked question of witnesses over the past few days has been, how fast do you think the car was moving? Today, a Waukesha police detective shared information about a speed analysis that was conducted on the car that Darrell Brooks was allegedly driving through the parade. He says it was moving between 33 and 34 miles per hour. Witnesses testified that it felt like it went by like a snap of a finger. Another emotional day in the courtroom as witnesses describe what they heard and saw when a car drove through the Waukesha Christmas parade.
I thought maybe there was brake failure happening because it was going so fast.
Victims hit and injured say they heard something change before they ever saw what was coming.
It wasn't the Jubilee sound that we were hearing throughout the parade.
By the time Kelly Grabo says she saw a red SUV, it was too late to get out of the way.
And as I turned, all I seen was the hood of a red vehicle, and I hit the red vehicle and rolled down to the side and landed directly between the Burris Logistics float and the red vehicle, and I seen the tire go directly in front of my face.
For some, the car caused varying degrees of injuries.
Trying to get her to squeeze my hand so she could stay awake. But she was going in and out of consciousness. She was asleep and then she would wake up sobbing.
For 8-year-old Jackson Sparks, it meant his life.
Jackson was motionless on the ground, eyes open, didn't appear to be aware.
Did he appear to be alive?
Was unsure.
Did you find out that he died as a result of being struck?
I did.
And Brooks was quick to object to the state's questions today, although the judge says he's not always doing it correctly. And attorney Julius Kim tells me that we're watching Darrell Brooks learn how to defend himself on the fly, and his strategy is starting to come into focus.
He has a limited scope of knowledge in terms of on what grounds to object, and I think that's hurting him a little bit, and it's been frustrating to watch from an observer standpoint.
And the jurors were just sent home for the day. They'll come back tomorrow morning to hear more of the state's witness testimony. They say they think their case will be wrapped by Friday morning, and at that point, Brooks will then take over with his opening statement and calling his witnesses to the stand. Today, we've learned that he has 13 subpoenas that he wants served. For now, reporting live in Waukesha, Gabriella Becerra, CBS 58 News.